Good people, ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite Mood Boy's favorite Mood Boy, Peanut.
And it's your girl, Prin. And we are Candid Conversation with Peanut.
And Prin. Hi, hi. They don't know nothing about that. Got that P on the front. Y'all know what that P stands for, Peanut and Prin. It is what it is. What's happening, hon? How you doing? I see you got that red lipstick on today.
I do.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like it. Come on, get it. Yeah, anyway. How you doing out there, people? What's going on? Once again, we are Peanut and Prin, and this is Candid Conversations with us. I ain't got to say it again. It's what we talk about, good stuff from a candid point of view. We get in depth. We give it to you how we see it, how we go about it, how we feel. Now, our opinions, not y'all. You can agree, disagree. It's okay. We don't mind. Get crazy in the comments. We're going to say thank you. But please get in the comments. So, how you doing, hon? Before I jump in there.
I'm good. How are you tonight? What's not night?
It's not night? I don't. It's hard to tell when you're in the studio.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So, what I want to talk about today is holiday traditions.
Ah, okay.
Holiday traditions because during my early 20s, I've always wanted them. I've always wanted to have such a thing with my personal family that, never really got around to it though. It's a complicated thing, traditions in my family per se,
Okay.
but I've seen other families do it every Thanksgiving the same way, every 4th of July the same way, every Christmas they go here or they do something, when spring break, I've seen it all the way around. And I would just like to know, do y'all have holiday traditions? What do you guys do? Where do you go?
Okay.
Who's invited? You know what I mean? And, this will be the first year where we implement a tradition of our own. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You can hear tradition. We're gonna create one. It ain't hard to do, you know what I'm saying, but we're gonna build on it.
Okay. So just off the top of my head, for our viewers that don't know, I come from a very big family. My grandmother was the baby girl of 5 children, and her siblings raised their children like we were all brothers and sisters. So if you follow me on social media, you will see my cousins all over my social media pages, and we call ourselves the cousin sisters because we really are more like sisters than we are just cousins. Like there is no space between us. And so because our family is big and because
shout them out.
Oh, shout them out. Okay. So
show them some love.
Oh goodness. I'm trying to remember all of their social media tags, but shout out to Ashley.
There you go.
Crystal.
There you go.
I don't want to forget anybody. My actual sister, Cola. Seal. Jasmine. Key. Tara.
Yep.
Kia. Choco. So we got everybody.
Tara, what it do? Tell you what's up. Okay.
But definitely, so because we are such a big family, we do have traditions. So for us, around 4th of July is when we do this event that we call the camp out. And we really do go glamping. It is a whole situation.
It is.
One of my mother's cousins, who is more like an uncle to us, he is known as the camp baller because anything you need pertaining to glamping and camping, he is the man for the job.
He got it.
So that's 4th of July. Then you've got Thanksgiving. And actually before Thanksgiving, so during the October month, we started this tradition with the kids of taking them to the corn maze / pumpkin patch. And that has now become a tradition because we go to the corn maze and the pumpkin patch every year. Like we've gone every year that I've had a child. So then after that, Thanksgiving, the family tradition, and this is very specific. So within our family, every Thanksgiving, whoever is the person in the family that recently purchased a house has to host Thanksgiving.
Well, I know where I'm going.
So this year it was actually a toss-up. Congratulations to Seal and Sheila, and congratulations to Ashley because they both purchased homes within about 2 or 3 weeks from each other. But the first person that purchased their home, that was who spoke up, and they volunteered to host Thanksgiving dinner.
We on our way too. We are on our way.
So let's see, other holidays. Christmas, we all kind of stay with our own individual families because once you have kids, it's really hard to drag the kids away from the Christmas tree and the presents that they got. True. And so we implemented a new tradition, which was trying to spend New Year's together. And normally that New Year's trip, we don't do it every year, which we would love to do it every year. But every so many years we go away, we rent a house, the whole family goes, and we party like rock stars for New Year's.
So we finna do it every year from here on out. You heard it here first on Candid Conversations.
Okay. We heard it here first.
Every year. And then like they ain't know. Tell them don't act like they ain't know. Because we said this before this New Year's comes. So next New Year, 2022 and 2023, I don't want to hear nothing about you ain't know. We going. Come on, man. Stop playing.
All okay. Right. We'll stop. And I guess the last holiday that we really have like a tradition is Easter. And so Easter is a tradition that has been a part of my family as long as I can remember. We've always gone down to my great-grandparents' house. We've always had an Easter egg hunt in the yard. And that's a whole situation. I mean, like, it's genuinely an Easter egg hunt. I know that this past year, we didn't do it down at the home place. We did it at a park down in Southern Maryland, but we still did a full-on Easter egg hunt. I actually turned it into an Easter egg obstacle course because our kids are no longer little children. They're bigger. So those are the traditions, the holiday traditions that we have.
Right. See, and look, I asked her one question. They got a lot of traditions.
We do.
I'm gonna put them on to the traditions that we got though. Y'all ain't ready for this. Hold on. And I'm back. If you ain't catching, you ain't hear what I was saying, boy. Hey, we killing them out there. Traditions all over the place. So for those of you that are viewing, listening, your family got traditions. Something that might be a little out of the way, but it's something y'all do every year. And it don't have to be a holiday.
Let's be clear. It doesn't have to be a holiday.
It doesn't have to be a holiday. It's just something that, you and your family get together. Y'all do every year. Like clockwork. Every year like clockwork. You know what I mean? And in my family, like I said in the opening, that's something that I don't have. Now, when I say my family, I'm not talking about my personal family, although we're building, we're working on that. But I mean like my mom's family and my dad's family. They get together, but it's never really planned out. It's never, a thing. It's not a situation. I don't have anything to look forward to. Like I can't be like, ooh, I know on Thanksgiving, boy, she putting that turkey together. Yeah. Like I don't have that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on that and I want to work on it. So New Year's Eve from here on out, that's a thing. Cause I've had a ball there. Let me tell you. I've had a situation there. One thing that I would like to implement, honey, something that we actually did this year, the end of summer trip.
The End of summer trip. Where we go?
We went to Deep Creek
Oh yeah, we did do the end
right
of summer
before
trip.
school started.
That's
Right before
true.
school started.
So, my mom is very, very big on family trips. She feels like us getting away together is like a whole thing, like for us to get away. So, originally, our family trips with my mom were like self-healing trips. So, I remember the very first Christmas that we went away. Um, we went away that particular Christmas. We had, I believe, one of my grandmothers with us, and my son was still kind of little. And it was the first time that he like saw Christmas snow, like snow on Christmas Day. And it was just such a soul healing trip. But this last trip that we went on, the end of the summer trip, that felt the same way. It was like we were out on the water, we did the boats. If y'all follow us on our social medias, you might have even caught some footage of us being on the boat and just having a good time, enjoying the breeze and the water and the kids laughing and having a good time. So definitely family trips to me are a big deal.
Yeah, definitely. Um, they're a real big deal, and it's not something that I've actually had a lot of experience with. You know what I mean? And so anybody that knows me, or know where I'm from, I'm a Washingtonian, a Southeast DC guy. You know what I mean? And what I've learned as I've gotten older is because I don't take a lot of pictures, or I didn't take a lot of pictures, but I throw a camera up now. Okay, you got to get me out the lens. But what I realize is you got to capture those moments. You got to live in those moments. You have to enjoy those moments. And those moments, when you're younger, whether it's 20s, 30s, or 40s, actually become memories when you're 50, 60, or 70. You know what I'm saying? They take you back to a place where boy, we had a ball that night. Ain't nothing like a memory to make you smile.
Right. That's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? And so I wasn't raised on savoring the moments, although my mom and my aunts got millions of pictures. So somebody understood what was going on. Cause my mom, she got like 7, 8 photo albums, just stupid photo albums. She'll put them out on you too. She got some embarrassing pictures, some good pictures, but I think the one thing that she did was she captured my childhood and she captured all of those moments. And every picture that I look at, it actually reminds me or takes me back to a time of when I was like, boy, I was killing them right there, you know. Or boy, them shorts was terrible. I remember I used to have to wear them, and I didn't want to wear them shorts, But it takes you back to a certain time and place. So these traditions actually allow and help to create the moments of which we can hold on to for the rest of our lives. So if you don't have any traditions, my advice would be to create some. You know what I'm saying? For your immediate family, for your extended family, mainly for the kids. If you can get a kid, 13 to 18, to know every year that around Christmas, oh, we going here, it's going to be amazing. Oh, you done something right, because it's hard to get them niggas' attention. Like, it's hard to get them away from the game, Fortnite and 2K and, all of that. But if that time of the year comes around and they're looking forward to it, you've created something great.
That's true. It's funny that we're talking about traditions because one of the traditions that you started within our relationship was you buy Christmas mugs
Yes, I
every
do.
year.
Every year. And y'all know they coming. They coming. Hold on, cause my boy, y'all said about B Rocker, he be looking forward to his mug.
He looks forward to his mug. So when you first started doing it, it wasn't quite as much of a thing. And
Mm-hmm.
now people come to visit, and if you use his mug, it comes with rules. Like, don't.
That boy be serious about his mugs.
He's serious about his mug. And this year, he's excited about the mugs going into our home instead of, at his grandmother's house. So he's like really excited about that.
Let's be clear. I gotta buy this dude 2 mugs. Okay. He the only one gonna get 2. But I'm gonna have to buy them 2 mugs because you know what I mean. And you know, last year everybody got a mug.
Last year, everybody did get a mug. You're absolutely right.
You know,
Which made,
except
so I remember my sister like, oh my gosh, this year I got a mug too. Like it was a
yeah,
whole thing for her.
yeah, that's my thing. That's my thing. So yeah, mugs is coming for sure. Mugs is coming. I've been looking,
Hmm.
you know, because I try to get something that matches the personalities of the people. So I've been looking. So just know the mugs is coming. Yes, that is one of my traditions. Thank you, because I didn't even realize that.
That's one of your traditions, definitely. Um,
You think?
so I always think about people that maybe they feel like you do, and they're like, I want to have something that I do every year. I know I was talking to a colleague, and she was telling me that her and her boyfriend decided that they were going to be Christmas card givers. That was going to be the tradition that they started. And
Mm-hmm.
so she explained to me that, in October they went Christmas card shopping. And I said, in October? And she said, yeah. She was like, because you have to get them in the mail on Black Friday. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I didn't know that there were rules to this. And so she told me that she had, found a couple of tips on Pinterest and on Google. And these were the things that you do. But basically, she wanted to be one of those, or they wanted to be identified as one of those couples that send you a Christmas card every year. And I thought that was really special because my grandparents were like that. Like they would send you, a really nice Christmas card. And when they got Christmas cards in the holiday season, when the cards would start to come in, they would line the beam in the basement where like Christmas lights would hang. They
Mm-hmm.
would line the beam, and the beam kind of would like go up into the ceiling and then go across the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And they would put Christmas cards on it. And I remember one particular year where, they were just really, really active. My grandfather had a lot of clients. My grandmother had a lot of clients, because she was a beautician and he was a carpenter, and they just worked a whole lot during the summer months. And so everybody sent a Christmas card that year. And so they had Christmas cards going up the pole and all the way across the ceiling. And it looked so cute. It just was very festive and decorative. And when people came over for different holiday parties, they would, glance at the cards and be like, oh my gosh, so and so sent you such a beautiful card. It was a great conversation piece. So I thought that was really neat that shout out to Erin that, her and her boyfriend decided that that is what they would like to do, is be a Christmas card sending couple.
Okay. Okay. Well, make sure Aaron get my address because I need a card. You know what I'm saying? Christmas is my favorite holiday, so I need a card. You know what I'm saying? Send us a card, Aaron. We're waiting on the card. I think this year we're going to do. We're gonna start a new tradition, and we're going to
Okay.
do specialty Christmas bulbs. Yeah, yeah. I think that's what we're gonna do.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if you could not tell from my face, I am not impressed with this tradition.
No, I know you're not, but I wasn't thinking about the. I'm not thinking about the cheesy ones. I'm talking about like a memorable. It don't even have to go on a tree. You know what I'm saying? I'll explain it to you. I saw this somewhere too. I'll be on Pinterest sometimes as well. But yeah, it creates a memory. Because I don't have them.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now I could have made it super cheesy and got you in the Christmas pajama with a photo, but you might love that. Look at her. Yeah, let's do that. Let's
I
do.
mean, I was definitely looking at pajama sets on Amazon.
Yeah,
So,
I saw them in the cart. I saw them in the cart. I was all sizes too. I was like, "Who putting this on?" I'm definitely not putting that on. I'm not putting it on. You know what I'm saying? I'm pleasantly plump. Really? Because pajamas is tight. Like I don't know. I might not be able to put that on. You dig what I'm saying? But
oh my goodness.
traditions, man, they are important. They could be used as the glue. You know what I'm saying? to hold a family together or to continuously bring a family together at a certain point in time, every year. Because we get busy. Just like your grandparents, we work a lot during the summer. So,
Well, it's funny that you say that. I didn't actually consider it, but the tradition. So, what I am figuring out just from this conversation, it's like I just had a light bulb go off in my head,
mhm.
is that now as we are all adults, like my parents and my mom's, siblings and cousins and what have you, they are now technically the older generation, and my generation is now the adults. We now have the kids, and what I realize is that our lives are all in different directions, and so by us having these traditions, there are certain events that we say, you know what, we got to be there for this. So we might miss something else just so that we can keep that tradition and be there for Thanksgiving Day. But it also made me think about, what about people who come from both sides, come from big families that have traditions? I would imagine that makes holidays very stressful.
I'm glad you said that. So, I've been thinking about this, right?
Okay.
You got kids, I have kids, and we don't necessarily have traditions in place, right? So, my oldest is my
Mm-hmm.
mother cooks every year. Usually, Thanksgiving he'll shoot through, and eat up something. Well, he's at driving age now. He ain't got no car, but I would imagine if he had a car, he wouldn't be with us.
Okay.
Chances are, I mean, he gonna stop through later.
Right.
He might have a
Right.
little birdie with him, but chances are this year he might not be with us. He might be hanging out, what I'm saying, with his mom. The little one might be with her mom. There's one thing missing in our lives that actually create the tradition for us. Basically, what I'm saying is, so next year, y'all know what Thanksgiving's gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know the rule. That
That's,
that that means
that's
we
what
gotta have house keys.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
We got some keys, but we need some different keys.
No. You got, so the rule is you gotta move in.
Yeah.
Rule.
That's
So
the rule. So, we know what Thanksgiving's gonna be next year. But in that being the case, guess who might not leave? The oldest one might not go nowhere because he already at home.
true. Very true.
The youngest one might not go nowhere. There's you already at home. And then it becomes, this is what we do
Right.
on Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
That's what I'm looking forward to. And Christmas as well. This is what
Now
we
Christmas,
do.
so I don't know if you realize this, but so every year my mom makes Christmas breakfast, but it's for just us. And so her and my son were recently talking about where he was going to be for Christmas, like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Where was he going to be? And she was teasing him and saying, well, you're going to be with your parents. So there's no need for me to get up and cook Christmas breakfast because you're going to be with your parents.
I'm trying to eat.
And so, this is like Christmas breakfast for my mom. She traditionally will make everybody's something. So like I love salmon cakes. I love bacon from the Amish market. And so those would be items that she would fix. My sister loves shrimp and grits. Actually, we all love shrimp and grits, but so my mother would try to,
But that's
have
your
those
thing.
things,
Okay.
right? Have those specialty things that you like. And then that way, when you finish opening presents, after we turn down the Christmas music, there's breakfast. And then after breakfast, we all go take a nap. because she's kind of like, it's almost like Christmas brunch, because whatever we're going to have for Christmas dinner, she will have prepared. And so everything will be ready. So kind of the rest of the day is just lounging in the house together. We may watch a movie, but definitely there is gifts being opened. There is breakfast / brunch and a nap. Those things have happened every Christmas as long as I can remember.
Okay, a nap. Yeah, I haven't been privy to the nap because see, my Christmases involve a lot of travel.
Right. Normally you are
I'm gone. I'm on the
ricocheting up and down the beltway.
Yeah, so I'm here till like 10:30, 11 ish, and then when I leave out the door, I don't get back till midnight ish, depending on who I gotta pick up and where. But newsflash, goddamn it!
I was gonna say this year might be the first year that's not happening.
Yeah, I'm not running all over the place. Let's be clear. I'm not running all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So, but y'all know where I'm gonna be though. But I ain't running all over the place though. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so traditions, man. We're gonna set some traditions. I do have another one that I started. We didn't make it last year, and I have no idea why. I can't remember why. Because was it the pandemic? They have a pandemic at the light show. So
no, we did not make it because you kept having stuff to do.
So we go see the Christmas lights. We drive through. It's a beautiful thing. We get
wait, you got to tell about the first part, because the first part, what do we do?
What, the hot chocolate?
Yes.
All right, so we got to get the hot chocolate. So I'm a coffee guy. You're not gonna drink no hot. So you gonna drink no hot chocolate?
Yeah, if it's the white mocha one that I like from
okay.
Donuts.
The bougie hot chocolate. That's the bougie hot chocolate. Okay, let's be clear. She gonna drink that. So we get some hot chocolate and some coffee. We ride through. We see the lights. It's a great thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing. I love going to see the lights too. Christmas is my favorite time of year. My favorite R&B CD of all time. Boys and Men Christmas Interpretations. Shout out to my man Rick Jones. We used to ride. Me and Rick used to ride down Delaware State to go see Chris, his little brother. Shout out to Chris. Matter of fact, Rick went to his daughter's basketball game and his son's basketball game in the same weekend. They both in college. I can't remember the colleges, but when I figure out the colleges, Rick, I'm gonna shout you out for sure. That though, boy, I'm proud of them kids. You did a great job. We used to ride to Delaware State to go see Chris, and we had that Christmas Interpretations in rotation. You hear me? Now I'm talking about like an hour and a half, 2 hour ride. Then we in that joint, boys, the men it up. You hear me? It was a serious thing. My favorite R&B CD of all time. You know what I mean? Yeah, Southeast niggas like R&B music too. If you don't like it, or if you don't understand what I'm saying, you're lying to yourself. So get your traditions in order, man. It's important. Those traditions create the times to create those moments that put you in a position to have fun, take pictures, and create memories.
Well, okay, so if you guys would like to share some of your traditions with us, make sure that you post in the comment section. If there is a specific place that you get hot chocolate from that you think we should try, please tell us in the comments. This year we are going to do just a short collaboration of all of the things that we do during the holiday season, just so that we can share what some of our traditions are here with Candid Conversation. And so whether it is those matching pajamas or the Christmas lights, see how his face didn't smile,
or the mugs,
or the Christmas mugs, or
around
any of the other.
Yeah, around Thanksgiving, my fox do a mule. It's mule season.
It is mule season. So any of the traditions that you do, definitely put them in the comments. But we will be actually shouting out you in our next couple of recordings, and letting people know that we saw it, and we will be incorporating it into our Candid Conversation holiday special.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Plus, I'm a shoe guy, right? Go to my Instagram, at a shot of Moon and Brew. You can see a little shoe shot Me and my homegirl at Lois Lane on Instagram. If your shoe game ain't right, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But what's big where I come from, believe it or not, you know how people had the first day of school outfits?
Uh-huh.
Thanksgiving, boy, they be putting outfits together now. Don't think they don't throw something on to go house hopping now. You gotta, hey, show me your Thanksgiving outfit. Let me see what you're working with. You
Okay.
know, let me see your, let me see your holiday swag, man. I like to see it. You know, you shoot us a picture. If I'm feeling it, if I'm digging on it, we might pop it up on here. You dig what I'm saying? But show me your holiday swag. Cause the seasons change, which
Right.
means the clothes done change.
The clothes have changed.
You know, so show us that too. We would love to see it.
So we want to thank you for joining us for Candid Conversation. Make sure that you are subscribing to the channel, you are liking our videos and sharing them with someone else you think that would enjoy this content. And until next time, keep your conversations candid.
Peace.